I just want to start with saying that Caring Ambassadors started giving out this award. First thing we did was we gave it to Ann Thomas years ago because we wanted to recognize the champion she is in our health department and all the work that she's done that's helped us get attention and the data, and to really understand where our program is at. And when I used to get resolutions from the governor's office, I know Ann was behind it saying, yeah, this is okay, and checking the numbers and making sure that the governor signed it. And so she did so much for the hepatitis community that we gave her an award. And then I told her from then on, it was for her to figure out who in the state deserved that award. So with that said, I am going to share my screen and let Ann present the award.
Well, for several years now, after being somehow miraculously lucky enough to have an award named after me, which I was honored to receive, I've had the privilege each year of helping choose the recipients each year. And it's kind of one of the most exciting things to do, to just think back about all the great people we've had win this award and how much they've done for our state. Now, I believe this is the first time we've had a real group award, but I think if you've kind of listened to me talk about sort of the evolution of the Or Hope program and the Prime Plus program, and then you had a presentation earlier today on the Peer Assisted Telemedicine program for Hepatitis C and Syphilis, the PATHS team. This is really like the right path for Oregon, right? It was kind of an outgrowth of what was going on in first 3 counties that were doing the Or Hope, and then expanded. I think now that peers have been trained in 18 counties, and there are 10 that are up and rolling now, enrolling patients and providing treatment on the spot. And it's been a huge expansion just in the last year. And working with this group, starting with the Or Hope team, initially with Todd Corthus, and all the, collaborating with our behavioral health unit and CoMagin and all the different agencies who are doing the Prime Plus program. That's really been like the most rewarding thing I've been involved in my whole public health career. And I think the culmination of that is really this peer assisted program, which is really reaching out to people. And I think this is how we're going to get our numbers up. So as you can see, it's no surprise that this year's Ann Thomas Hepatitis Leadership Award goes to the Peer Assisted Telemedicine for Hepatitis C and Syphilis PATHS team. So I'd like to go through and acknowledge each person in alphabetical order here. There's Jane Babiars, Joanna Cooper, Sean Farrell, Christopher Fox, Tony Gailey, Paul Gonzalez, Megan Herrick, Larry Howell, Maxine Howell, Kelly Jones, Karen Kidd, Todd Cortez, Gillian Lightling, Andrew Seaman, Jordan Shin, and Hunter Spencer. Thank you for all the work that you do. And I guess I'll just add, of course it had to be a group effort. This is so big and it takes so many dedicated people. And that's how this whole thing is going to work, So this team is our, it's like our dream team. But, there's room for more dream teams in this state.
Okay, well, thank you. I really appreciate this. And it's an honor to be here and to be doing this work as I'm doing. As I had said in my introduction, that when I was sitting in front at the needle exchange, sitting in front of people that that are using drugs, and that was me, and years ago, and I just never imagined that I would ever be in a situation or a place like this. Taking the leap of faith of applying for that job position, just wow, opened up my eyes, and it taught me a lot. It really did. So thank you all.
I'll say thank you.
For some reason I can't get
genuinely speechless. Yeah, this was a team effort. I can remember reaching people in parking lots, just grabbing them up and saying, hey, have you heard of this? And just meeting people where they were at over and over and over and staying consistent. And it's just been a pleasure working with everybody. Definitely a team effort for sure. Thank you.
For some reason, I can't get my camera to work, but I'm so honored and I am so proud of the team, of all of us who have been literally and figuratively in the trenches with our clients during this study. I've been blessed to be a part of it for the last 2.5 years. So I wasn't there from the beginning, and I have to thank Joanna and Larry and all of the team so much for getting me out there and getting me out of my comfort zone, and you know, for Joanna pushing me through every stage of it. You know, she's just like, okay, well, this person needs this person, well, what are you doing, what are you doing, what are you doing? And to know that it paid off in such a fantastic way, and now it's international. I have no words. I literally just have no words, and I am so thankful.
Oh, we're so proud of all of you. I just have this like memory of like being on like the weekly call and just kind of running through the people who still needed testing done or a follow-up interview done. And I think it was Joanna. I was saying, oh yeah, I was talking to this. There was this one guy we still need to get his labs, and it's like I Facebook messaged him because that usually works, but he didn't hear from him. And I asked some other people, and they said, oh yeah, like he's just out in the woods camping. So I went out in the woods and I found him. It's like, damn, that's dedicated. It's like, oh yeah, because I just got all out in the woods all the time and go looking for people and find them, round them up. It's just so awesome.
100%. Joanna has always been that person, like, let's go. And me being born and raised in Southern California, I don't have, you know, like mud boots or any kind of accommodating shoes for that.
Yeah.
And so I would wear my UGG boots, and she would always make fun of me, like, what are you doing? Why are you wearing UGG boots?
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Ann. That's really an honor, and we're so grateful to have such a wonderful team. And thank you to all the peers that we're working with as well, who are really making things actually work. And yeah, that's really nice. I appreciate that, Ann. Thank you.
Well deserved. It's been a long time coming. You guys have been up and running and doing stuff for a couple of years now, and it's incredible.
I wasn't going to let this go. I was going to make sure that this was going to be a thing. That was my dedication. I was fixated on it. I wasn't stopping. And I pushed and I'm so sorry, Larry and Max and everybody else, Karen. But this is why, is because it's so needed here in Oregon. And I feel like Portland, you know, has all the accessibilities of different resources, where here in rural Oregon, we don't have that. It takes 30-45 minutes just to get to a doctor. So I knew that these, you know, clients needed help, and they needed accessible way to get treatment.
You truly are all rock stars. And we also, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but we gave them all keychains with starfish on them so that they can remember when they're in the field that they really are saving lives one at a time, and they're making a difference out there. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the starfish story, but, you know, briefly, there's a gentleman walking on the beach, and he sees a young man and thousands of starfish up on the beach. And he says to him, what are you doing? And he says, well, I'm putting the starfish back in the water. I'm saving them. And he says, well, you can't possibly make a difference. And he throws one back in the water, and he says, well, I made a difference to that one. And you guys really are making a difference one person at a time. And you're our starfish. So thank you all.